Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, I'm doing an impromptu early mornings with Meri. Today's Monday, February the 11th. Good morning. How does it, man, the time just goes by so fast. Here's Penelope. She had to say good morning. I have some washi tape that I hang off of her needles here. And I wanted to show you this. This is that Dollar General dispenser. And I actually learned this from Tanya McGuire at This, That, and Chat. And she puts a washi tape in here after she empties the tape dispenser. So don't throw these away. Yeah, so I've got some washi tape in there. Penelope was holding on to me. Let's put her back over here out of the way. And I have a list. But speaking of Tanya, we're talking about you, Tanya. We're talking about you. I have the page that I created yesterday. And let me zoom out one here. How's that? There. Okay. This is the page I created in Tanya's stream yesterday. She does her total journal. And what a fun page this was. Now I used my painty papers from the jelly print session that we did here not too long ago. We're gonna have to get that old jelly plate out again, but look what I used as a it's just a journal bling, I guess. But what we got it out is she used audio tape that she pulled off on an old audio tape. Got to get mine out, so I had this old earbud that wasn't working, and so I cut it in half. Yeah, we made a tie out of it. Now I did put it through the little. She used the pop can tab. Can you see that there? Right here. Oh, pop can tab for the closure. And then it's just tied on to this. Now this is what's so fun about this page. This background is just a paper sack folded in half is all the page is. But we put a lunch bag in here and it pops up. And it's so fun. Now she got this idea. I'm going to put some ATCs in here and just let them lay flat, but I don't have any out right now. I have some extras that I made that I'm just going to set it right in there and then just let it lay flat like that. And then it just ties on to the page here. But I take my little closure, my little earbud, the end of it here, and just, I kind of have to fit it through. It doesn't, it does sort of, well, it's not there, but that'll keep that from, falling through too bad. It's easier to pull out than put in. And then I just, where's the other end of it here? I just tie it shut. And what's so fun about this is I can even tie this into sort of a bow tie. I'll just tie it this way. And I cut the earbud in half because see, this is the long part here. And then I can just tie it into a bow tie, just like that. And we don't want to tie it too tight, like that. And then this is the end of it where the little earbuds are, and they're just kind of like little journal charms hanging down here. This one's lost its, well, they both lost the little soft pieces on there. They're old ones. They stopped working after a while. They're not expensive. And then you open up. This is just one page here. And then when you open it up, I use painty papers on the inside of mine. This is a bird sitting on a bicycle and some background, and then I just tore some strips out of this. But what's fun is we made this flip. Now, on theirs, they put theirs on the side of the page, but I can't do that because I still have this handle here. And so I put mine, I asked her about it. I said, what am I going to do? And she said, well, you really put them any place you want as long as they make a waterfall. And I noticed my waterfall does not waterfall in the same sense. I glued mine together like that. And the reason I did that is because I have fixed tabs slots on both sides of my page. And if you had it waterfall where separately, you could not do that. So I've got 3 tab spaces here and then space in here for 4 more. And what I got here, what I'm going to put in here is I have these that I actually made these from old magazines. I got this idea from Dawn at Let's Make a Mess Today. And what she does is she glues several magazine pages together. We'll have to make some more of these. She glues 3 or 4 magazine pages together and just tears a tag out of them. And then I painted and wrote words on them, inspire and that. But see, I can put this one up here. Will it fit in here? This is from what we made last week. And this is one of those that kind of window flip like that. I can actually put that in here. I think. Might be paper holding it and not permitting me to do that. Yeah, there it goes. I can put that in here. Whoops. Get in there. And then I got the other one up here. And then I've got this little raggedy scrappy tag. I really like these. I'm going to make more of these. Those are fun to make. I got that idea from Dawn at Let's Make a Mess Today. And I've got a really big one. Not sure what I'm going to do with that, but I can put these in here like this. Got different sizes. These might be too big. These might be too big. Well, I can put a couple in here. Like this. One more? Can I do this one? That one will stick out too far. How about putting this one down here? This one here. And how about putting, well, I like those in there. This might be a little bit too big. I might have to put some tape. Oh, you know what? I have another pocket here on the back. Let me close this up again. Will it close? Yeah, it closes kind of bulky when I do this. So what's presenting that from? There. I have another pocket over here. And I actually closed it with a bobby pin. And I think I stuck my bobby pin in there. I think I might have glued that down. Get my bobby pin out of here because that's not doing what I want it to do. There. See, this is actually another pocket, but I think that might be too far up. Let's put my bobby pin back. This just kind of holds it closed enough. I'm not sure about putting these in here. They kind of, there. These might have to go into another Junky Junk journal page. But then you flip the back here, and of course I got dragonfly painty paper, jelly print paper on the back with another tag here. I'll make other tags to put in here, ATCs or something. But that was my page from yesterday. Now, Tanya, they were talking about who did a video flip. And Tanya said, well, Meri, you're going to have to do a video flip. Well, actually, I have done video flips. Here's another short one. I have done other video flips, but I'm thinking that she kind of misses them because I do them during my live sessions, and she watches, she watches when I flip one, when I, show a page at the beginning of my live session, but she probably doesn't watch the entire stream. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to save these out because I might find a page. Here is my Totally Junk journal. Let's go out one more so you can see the whole thing. Tab out one. Here is my Totally Junk journal. I have it closed with a band here. We made these covers. I love this cover with this distressed cardboard. I love it. And then I put an old piece of jewelry here. Bling around the side. It's covered with upholstery fabric. And inside I've got the pattern paper. This really turned out nice. This was just a piece of cardboard box. And now the shorter pages I do have band together. So let's pull my pages out here because they're getting quite thick. Well, yeah, I'm getting to the point to where I might have to bind this one and make another Totally Junk journal. It might take a few more pages. Not too many more pages, Tanya. I'll have to start binding this. Now, on some of these, I might use her crochet binding that they taught for the little scrappy journal. I don't know, because I've got some tags here. I've got some separate tags in here, but we'll see. This was which one? This was the first page that I did right here. Isn't that fun? That was a fun page to do. And I got off on doing this torn, scrappy edges. And I just carried that the whole way through. I think this was the second one. We used top pockets. And actually, I might be able to get away with putting two of these together and making a little signature. I mean, and it just goes on and on and on. These are not in any order of pages. Here's where she did the little corner pocket deal over here. A little tag book here. So fun to do. So fun to do these. Get my envelope open here. There. If I can go through these one at a time without them all wanting to tip over. What do I have on the back that's causing it to tip? This. Yeah, put that up there. Find a place to put these larger tags. It's a Totally Junk journal. I'm trying to get it straightened out here so I can show it to you. So we had these little corner pockets that we made here. Just very fun to do. And this one, this is not in any order because she taught this little wreath, Swedish wreath, I think that they call it. That was fun to do. And then she made I think she called this, this is just stitching. I don't know exactly what she calls all these, but these are what I like. She made a belly band here, showed us how to make a belly band. And of course, she folded hers nice and neat. Mine's all scrappy. But what I like here is we made these little folder tags like that. Now, as far as journaling in here, she kind of touched on that yesterday. But what I think I'll do is come in here and do some quote pages. She ends She ends her sessions with a quote, and I might go back and listen to the very end of some of her streams and grab some of the quotes that she's read and put in here. Here's more pocket pages here. Here's a tag that she taught with the shaker tag. And actually, I didn't think mine was going to shake too well, but it does. It shakes very nice. And I just tuck it right in there. Not sure exactly how there. It says The Magical. Here's another shaker tag here. And they actually shake pretty good through the window envelopes there. So fun to do this. It's not cooperating with me this morning. This just the envelope that I put in, and then that's the end of it. And then here's another page. This is a smaller page. I'm not sure I did everything on this page. I didn't embellish it. I just did the edges, but it was along the same lines as the where we made these ties. In fact, that could fit in one of these pockets over here. Let's put it in here. There. And let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, just all sorts of pages. Here she did some decorative borders here. I've got a bobby pin, a scissors bobby pin embellishment there. Oh, these were her side pocket pages. I've got all sorts of we made these little journal charms out of scrap papers. That's just the journal spot there. Here I was playing with my Scrappy doll. Here's a tag page. I like this page. This page was, for me, ended up being very classical. We stitched around. She punched the border and then did the blanket stitch around there. I love this tag. I love this tag for some reason. It's very, this page is very classical. And then you open it up and it's got a little corner flap there, with some more little tags stuck in here. Little corner tag. This one was very fun to do. This was one, I got out the envelope, but I haven't done anything with it. And here's a big tag that these could actually go in my scrap box because I'll be needing them for something. Here's some huge tags where we just made the huge tags. And I made mine almost page size. So we'll see how I'm going to bind those in there. I'm not sure. Here's a Christmas one we did out of security envelopes. And it opens up like this. Wow. And then she taught this little weaving thing. And I actually took mine off of it and then put it on a clock. This was actually my little piece that I wove on. I think I made a journal charm. Yeah, I pulled it off completely. Made a little journal charm out of it. And then this is a little, hers I think is a tree. Oh, here we did the tree over here. Have to close it up to see the tree, the Christmas tree. And then there's just all sorts of Christmas paper in there. How fun that was to do. And then we did mine are really large, some of her deco art pages here. I made mine full page size. Hers are really cool. I just cut mine out there. And here she made strips and glued them together. Hers are really nice. Mine, I was running to keep up that day, except I really do like this one. I made a circle punch and then I used my X-Acto knife and cut areas out of my little circle punch there. I'm not seeing chat. live chat. We've got 15 people in here and I don't see chat. My chat box is not showing up on my laptop. Let's open my book here. Good morning, everybody. There you all are. I don't, for some reason, oh, now it popped up. It takes a little bit on that laptop for that live chat to pop up. Well, let's say good morning to everybody who's come in. Look at you all. Oh, my goodness. Look at you all in here. Good morning, Kimberly. Ray, good morning. Linda McAllister, good morning. Lynn Wright, good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, Lynn, you go to sleep when you have to go to sleep. I know that you keep those late hours. Let's skip my ad there. Linda says, I got up this morning in my PJs and started arting, and I'm still here doing art. You're not bad. She says, I'm bad. No day filled with art is bad, Linda. Good morning. Kim says she's here and she's getting up and getting ready for work, so she might be out the door by the time I answered the phone here. Oh, let's see. Kim is in the house. Lynn is making ATC coins for, the kits for the Disabled Artists Foundation. Oh, that's nice, Lynn. Very cool. Disabled Artists Foundation. That's run by Carhart. If you go to Lynn, you can drop a link if you're listening to me. If she's not gone, you can drop a link to Carhart's channel if you want. They just had an auction on Saturday. You had hail? Oh my. They're talking about the weather. Hi, Mark. Good morning, Mark. Can you see I'm using the dark mode? All because you told me to, and I'm really liking it. That was a good suggestion, Mark. Yeah, I was in here paging through my junk journal, and I forgot that I should look at chat. Let's see. Patricia Stubbs. Good morning, Patricia. Let's see. Patricia saying hello to everybody. Let's see. River City Creative, good morning. Well, Kim went off to work, so she probably didn't see me say hello. Have a good day at work, Kim. Mark's lurking at work. Okay, that's quite all right, Mark. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. G.E. Patrina? She says good evening all, so she must be on the other side of the world. Bootsy Sweetheart, just sharing your first cup of coffee with y'all. I have water this morning. I took a big sip. I didn't get up in time to make, well, I did get up in time. I didn't get in there. Thank you, Lynn, for dropping the link for Carhart's channel. There we go. She just had an auction on Saturday. I can't participate in the auctions because I don't do PayPal. So anyway, I was showing the decor. I'm just about done here with the flip. This is what we did last week, and I love this page too. My pages keep getting bulkier and bulkier. They started out real small, and now they're full page size. This one was so fun to do. We made a niche out of a piece of really thin cardboard, and we glued it on a piece of we glued it on. No, we didn't. What did we glue that on? Piece of cardboard, I think. Another piece of cardboard. But I put a watch in my niche. I think, is my watch still going? Let's see. I have to laugh at my watch. Yeah, because it's 5:04 Central Time and it's 6:04 here. So my watch is keeping time for me in the book. And I think that's so funny. And then I got the little Henry Ford car. The word up here says relocate, and there's some poker chips, some poker chip charms. Oh, there's more. Inside here is where we made the chewing gum belly bands, and then we made the journaling, the ransom letter journaling. I've got to work on my ransom letters. Maybe I'll do that this week. So there are those pages. And then, of course, the page from this week was this page. You see how they just keep getting bigger and bigger? My pages keep getting bigger and bigger. Junkier and junkier. But these, I think I'm going to have to put in as separate signatures. I think what I'll have to do is stitch these all to like a blue jean spine made out of blue jeans. Stitch them separately. Let me get a hold of this one here. Come on. But I think I've almost filled this book. I think I have. I think I might have to start another cover. Because Tanya doesn't quit. Let's see, I had put that band around these smaller ones because they're almost too small. Totally junk journal. Now, what happened to my bands? Here, let's take this one. Now I've got a tag here. Got these Inspire tags that I think I'll put in here. It's about time to start binding these because they're getting a little thick. I think I had two around it, but I'm not sure what I did with my other. And these I made with Dawn. Not this one. These I made with Dawn. Let's make a mess today. But these are more tags, junky junk tags that you just made out of gluing pages together, and then you tear a tag out of it. I think you could call them scrap tags. I'm just going to put them in here. I'll find a place for them when I bind this book. It's so huge. Look at this. Yeah, it's probably about ready to bind because I've only got a 3-inch spine here. It's probably about ready to bind. And I think I'll have to start another one, Tanya. All right, so let's put if I can, hold the phone. Let me get the band on it here. There we go. So there was sort of a flip of my totally junk journal, and then I showed you the page that we did yesterday. There we go. I'll have to figure out a closure for it other than these bands. We'll do that another time. Let me put it aside. And so I have a list. And that was the first thing on my list. Show totally junk journal. And you're going to say, Meri, why aren't you using your stamp? No longer junk. Now it's art. Thank you, Lynn. Ray had to leave. Have a great day, Ray. Thank you, Lynn. You're trying to stay awake for a while? Well, now, if you need to go to sleep, you just go to sleep. Don't let me keep you awake. Yeah. But thanks for popping in, Patricia. All right, let's check this off. Check. Now, I I'm kind of playing this morning, but one thing that I want to do is in here, I'm theming this journal with my needlecraft magazines. And I want to put more of my needlecraft magazine in here. And I've got this one that's all been torn. And this is, look at how torn these pages are. Am I zoomed out enough? I just don't feel like I'm zoomed out enough to show you everything in here. Am I? Oh, I know what. I got my window up there. There. So this, I don't know. This is all about rugs, and this is Singer Craft here. New craft quickly wins nationwide popularity. Singer Craft, the new sewing art. I could actually make a junky junk pocket out of it. Or do I want to glue it down? See, it's pretty raggedy and torn. I think I'll cut and just glue in. Ray said good morning. Eva's going back to sleep. Sweet dreams, Eva. Believe me, it will just go quiet when I go out. We love you, Lynn. Linda says, did you guys see the video about the antique dealer and his hoarder house? No. You'll have to give us a link, Linda. You're still trying to manage the pain, Eva? You had surgery, didn't you, Eva? Was it knee surgery? You get your rest if you need your rest, Eva. Linda's going to get the link and drop it. I'd like to see that, Linda. Isn't this neat? Isn't this a neat old magazine? I'm going to kind of cut off some of these raggedy edges. These needlecraft magazines were kind of destroyed when I got them. That's why I got them, because, you know, they were on their way out the door, I think, at the, wasn't the thrift store. I got it at an antiques mall, but I call that antique mall a thrift mall. Well, really, and that's a good thing because the prices are not bad. That's why I go in there. I could not pay huge antique store prices for this stuff. I couldn't afford it. But to get this, I'm trying to save this sentence here. Let's see if I can just kind of, I want to cut off the raggedy edges, but I kind of want to save that sentence if I can. Save it there. And there. The channel is Curiosity Inc. He's a Canadian antique dealer. Okay. Yay. I think I'm going to put this in here. And of course, it's just a little too big, so I'm going to have to, am I going to flip it or am I going to fold it? Let's cut the, I think I'm going to have to cut it, right? How too big is it? Let's cut the word off first. Because we can split that. I just like to play in my journal. I like to play in the journal. I'm thinking I can put it clear up here because I want to put more down. But see, it's torn here. Well, let's just finish the tear. Let's just finish the tear. I hate to cut her, but I'm going to have to. This paper's very brittle. It's on its way out the door. All right. Just like that, maybe. Sorry to have to do that, but... All right. Now, I don't want to glue it. wet glue would really be a disaster on this page. I'm not sure I want to tape it, and I'm not sure that my glue stick is going to be the answer, but we're going to try the glue stick. And Tanya was saying where her glue stick isn't as sticky, and I've kind of noticed that too. And I wonder if that's why they only put this retail for a short time. I'm wondering about that. We will see. Let's see, I want to glue this down up in here. Yeah, I think that's going to work. Hope that holds. And then I got to go back up in here. And the paper's very brittle. I might have to washi tape there. Now let's put the wording. New craft quickly wins nationwide, and it's popularity, but I got nationwide. Maybe I'll put it up here. New craft quickly wins nationwide popularity, like this maybe. I'm just playing in my journal. I should have a piece of wax paper out here, but I don't. Singercraft. I think I'll hold this for a minute. Let's see what's on the other side here. Save 1/2. Let's cut off all the raggedy edge. Ah. Get rid of this. It's not so bad once you cut away the raggedy stuff. I might make a pocket out of this. Now, let's get this crumbling away. Let's see what you guys are saying to me. Petals and Dream, good morning. Mark says, oh my God, you even have those people you meet in your life that you just want to bang your head against the wall. Oh, you're telling about your lady, Linda. Not Linda, Lynn. Linda, I was in a house like that a few weeks ago. I've got to watch that channel. Thanks for dropping the link, Linda. I'll have to go back and grab that link and watch the channel. Good morning, Bootsy. You have a lot of your mom's old crochet project booklets. I cannot cut them up. I understand. I understand perfectly. I have some of my mother's old quilt booklets. Ooh, I'm going to save the rug here. Could I just make a pocket page out of this? I might just trim this down. I want to save this, though, the Olsen Rug Company, but I want to save that. So I think I'll think back the many times when you would have given a great deal to have new rugs. Unexpected guests. It's your turn to entertain. A party for the young people. And here is a luxurious new rug for your living room. I think I'll trim this off here. I'm going to have to trim, maybe I'll just fold this one back. But then look at these. Maybe I'll just make some sort of a flip out of it. Flip page. A flip page I think will be better. Then I'm still going to have to trim it at the top. I kind of wanted to save that. It's getting worn there. Let's put a piece of washi there. Let's see how this works for me. I just want a bit. So we'll save this here with a piece of washi. I think I'll make a flip out of it. But I'm going to have to trim. So I don't want to trim that off too much. Maybe a flip on another page. Let's put this down. We'll find something else to put there. Jeri's playing in her magazine journal this morning. Her needlecraft. I got all these. Here's that Gargle with Listerine ad. Here's the, was that the one with the Valentine? No, those were the home arts. Here, I was going to make a pocket out of this page. Lacquer for a lady. I'll just save these out. And that'll make a nice pocket page. Here's my treasure map that I'm doing for the scavenger hunt. Save that out. I'm looking for something for the bottom of this page. Grandma are saying, I told you so. See, these pages are all raggedy. Novel trims. I think I like the novel trims one. I'll save that out. As upside down. Junior Needle Crafters. I think I'll cut this out. I don't mind cutting up an original magazine. This is, I lost the date on it. February of 1933. But when they're all raggedy like this, it's time to start rescuing them. And so I don't mind cutting these up if they're in bad shape. You're salvaging what you can from them. I don't know. This is pretty bad in there. But this I love. This I love. Do I want to do something with this today? If I don't do it today, I may not get it done because today's the day I'm going to work in this. Let's pull these out. All right, let's put the others away. See what I've got here. Woo! Let's see what I have here. Let's see what I have. I'm kind of saving that for, here's my wax paper that I needed. All righty. I want something from down into here. And these, I was thinking this Junior Needle Crafter. Embroidery Club for Girls. And I'll make a flip out of it over here. See, I should have not, well, let's see. I think I'll just flip it this way. I think I'll just make a flip out of it. Yeah, let's put this aside for a minute. It's getting in my way. You're getting in my way. Yeah. Right here, the Junior Needle Crafters. Got squeaky chair. I got to do something about this squeaky chair. It's starting to bother me. Oh, look at all this chat. Hi, Deborah. Good morning. I saw Deborah come in. Mary, you think we talk together in here? Is that what you're saying, Mark? Linda's in the house. Well, you know, I'm not sure. I think people who hoard like that do that out of a security thing. Maybe they grew up poor or something, or maybe it's definitely a personality thing, but or they just treasure, like we treasure our junk journals. They treasure their, I don't know. I'm not a psychologist. They got 4 African elephants and stuff. Out of 4 African elephants and stuff. Huh. The hoarder was an organizer who helped other people. Oh, wow. Huh. I hoard craft stuff. But now you see my junky room that I put up, but that's been pretty well cleared off. I should do another video and show you my bookshelves. I'm still kind of organizing my bookshelves. So I'm not in the totally mess that I was when I showed you that. I hear a train coming. Hi, Bootsy, sweetheart. You trash everything, Linda? My nephew's wife trashes things. And I can see a point. I mean, I throw trash out. I tell my brother, I said, I throw more trash out than you do. In fact, I threw out 3 bags of trash yesterday, but it was trashy trash. It was like magazine clippings, like what I did this morning, and wadded up wax paper and stuff that for my, when I'm arting. So I throw out, but what did Petal say? Make a tip out of it? You're talking about this? Yeah, I think I'm just going to tip it like this. Mark says, I'm not a hoarder, but I want one of those big dumpster things to just to toss stuff and thin stuff. You think having a yard sale doesn't work. I pilot and I never have one because I never have the time. Yeah, yard sales take a lot of time. I have to quit going to the thrift store. I've cut down my thrifting, but I still like to go. I like to have stuff to art with, and going to thrift stores is a good source. But I don't go every week. I don't even go every month. I try to make it every now and then. I've got books upstairs now. I tell my brother I don't have to go to the library or to the thrift store to get books. I can go upstairs. So I've got plenty of books. Hi, Heidi. Good morning. You're sort of here and not for terrible long. She has to take the dog out. She's probably gone by now. Well, good morning. A late good morning to you. Linda, before the hoarder house, did you see the antique store he bought? Shut it down for 20 years. Oh, wow. I have to go and watch that channel. They're talking about hoarding this morning. Hoarding stuff. Hoarders. Hi, Kimberly557. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm catching up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, Lynn and Linda, they just volunteered to mod for me, and I just appreciate that so much. They just do this on a volunteer basis, and they deserve a big thank you. And I have some yes paste. I see your comment, Lynn, about the best paste you found for old paper is yes paste. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I am going to be doing that, Kimberly. I'm going to be doing that very soon. I'm getting to the point where I'm getting ready to work on it. And you'll hear more about getting out the old $5 sewing machine. Kimberly asked me about my $5 sewing machine, and I was thinking about that yesterday. I'm going to use it in a little bit different way, I think. I have to test it. So stay tuned on that. Good question. Good question, Kimberly. Did you give me a thumbs down, Mark? At least you know, I've done that before, but I usually, if I can't fix it, and I do generally get it fixed. It was when it very first happened to me, I didn't know how to fix it. And it happened to me on, Miss Lady Petals. And I felt so bad. I messaged her and said, that was me. I said, I don't know how to get rid of it. I feel so bad. I said, I logged on to my other accounts and gave you 3 more thumbs up. She understood. Usually when somebody says, oops, I did it, you know that it's a mistake, because somebody who does that on purpose is not going to say, oops. And I do a lot of oops in here, believe me. Did you put some? No, Patricia, it's just squeaking away this morning. Patricia's asked Struford. Good morning, Patricia is asking me about my squeaky chair. I need to get some WD-40. We don't have any here, so I need to get some. And every time I go, I forget to get the WD-40. Can you just hear the squeaking? It's just annoying, isn't it? Maybe I'll just get a new chair. This chair is pretty worn, so maybe I can find a new chair. Or, well, even I think getting a chair at a thrift store might be kind of risky, because it might squeak just as bad. A used chair might squeak just as bad. They're talking about hoarders. One was an interior decorator whose business went bust. She kept buying stuff, lost her house, but wouldn't move. She had to be made to leave. I guess a hoarder is someone who saves everything, and a collector is someone who collects stuff with a purpose, like making handbags. Wink, wink. Yeah, Bootsy, that's a good definition. Yeah. Well, just think of all the journals that we have, all of our art journals, even after we use all the stuff. I mean, shelves of them, and but we're actually using it. We're actually it actually has a purpose for somebody who's making stuff, but you have to have stuff to make stuff. You're still here for a bit, Heidi? You love the thrift store, Patricia says. Roy. Who's Roy? Roy. Did I miss a... River City, it says I don't have room to hoard. I'm kind of in that spot too, because I'm at my brother's house. Now he's let me use this room, which is about 10 by 12, and I have a little closet up there, and I'll take stuff upstairs. But I am being pretty careful about what I bring in here, because this is not my house. So I have more than what I probably should have. I got the $5 sewing machine, Linda, at the thrift store. I got it at a thrift store where it's run by a Catholic service, and they test everything out. So I'm pretty sure it works. I just haven't had time to get it out. I got it specifically to work with my crafts. Aw. Hi, Maria, Miss Elaney. Good morning. Use cooking oil. Use cooking oil on the squeaky chair, Petals is saying. Oh, I'll try that. I just haven't, I need to get it done. I'm slowly getting things done. I got the Ethernet hooked up now, so hopefully if we buffer, it'll be the internet and, but we're not having any disconnects. Let's see. I always buy secondhand desk chairs, good stuff, then lasts longer than the cheap one. I should probably look into a stool type chair, not, like this chair is on wheels. I like my chair on wheels, but I think, it's got the padded seat and it's kind of like an office type chair, but I think they're more likely to squeak than just a regular chair. They're saying good morning to Kimberly. Hi, Anne. And Lars in the house. Anne, I'm way behind in chat, but I see where you came in. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, Anne. I'm loving my laptop. I'm loving the laptop. Everybody's saying good morning to Anne. Hi, Sue Stenstrom. Good morning, good morning. Deb is in the house. That doings. Maria went back to lurking. She's late for work. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Maria, don't hurry too fast to work. I don't want you to have an accident, but Linda says over here they need to replace desk chairs every 5 years for health reasons. Many companies sell them at bulk. Oh, that's interesting. They're saying good morning. I think I'm back up with you. Anne is in the house. All right, I think I'm back up with you with chat. Let's go ahead and put this in. Let's see, I think I'll put this in first. I think I'm just going to use my washi sheet on this. Maybe I'll tape it down first here. Maybe I'll put just a little tape, a little glue there. And I think I'm okay there. I think I'll put it right in here. And then I think I'll use my washi and put across there just for the fun of it. It's kind of like a knit washi here. How big of a piece? I need a little bit more. Put it down in there. Like that. And then new needlecraft quickly wins nationwide, and this is popularity, but the arity part got torn off, so I'm just going to put it right up to the edge of the page. So let's do that. I have a list of things that I want to do, but I'm kind of slow this morning, but that's okay. This is just an impromptu. I wanted to work in my journal this morning. There, we got this. Now I need something in there. Let's see. I'm thinking still I want to do a flip out of this, but I haven't decided exactly how I want to cut it. Let's see what I got here. I got that strip. This. Lady, well-connected, socially yarns. I think I'll cut it right here. I'll cut work embroidery. Maybe I'll, you know, I should cut this border first. Throw this away. Yeah, I threw out 3 bags of trash yesterday, believe it or not. I did. Had to put my coat on to take it out to the trash. It's cold out here. Let's see. Knitting yarns, cut work embroidery. I think I'll cut it right in here. Put this right down in here. Talking about Yes Paste, wouldn't it be interesting if they made a Yes Paste glue stick? They probably don't do that type of stuff though. Now I got, oh, help her win the job of growing. I think I'll put that in here. Put that in there. You go up for a minute. I got another little piece here. How to make skin beautiful. Yeah, I think I'll just put it just like that. Look how that paper just kind of came off on my finger there with the paste. Where's my... Huh. Get my hand sanitizer. Paper just kind of... there was glue on my finger and the paper just kind of wore right off on it there. Well, I got wet hands now. All right. I'm kind of happy with that. Now, I'm not going to do every page this morning. I did this page. I'm happy with this. And then I flip it. I'm going to do some brush lettering here, I think. This is calligraphy paper. I'm saving that to do some tests on brush lettering. I just haven't got the brushes out. So we're skipping that page. Here's my Alan Shepard, my calendar. There's a pocket page. Calendar. I'm going to work on these. And I think what I'm going to do back here, I saved, Beth Schuler sent me some. Where did I put them? Where did I put them? Here. Beth Schuler sent me some fussy cuts. Let's just kind of pull this off for a minute. Let's just kind of tack it there. Let's pull the fussy cuts out here. I think these came from Beth Schuler. I'm pretty sure they did. Oh no, did these come from Elise? And these might have come from Elise because she did this beautiful folded wax paper. I get mixed up of who sends me Happy Mail. I get mixed up, forgive me. I love this way she made this wax paper envelope. I just love it. And I already have my page painted. So I'm just going to go in here and put some fussy cuts in here. Let's see. What should I do, though? Let's see what I have. It looks like a little snake, coiled snake there. These are nature ones. Fame. That really goes good here, doesn't it? Let's cut this. So I think I'll put this down here just for the fun of it. Here's a circle ones. She sent me some flowers. I need to clip this. Hold a second here. Let me put a clip here. There. Oh, I love this. Put this in here. Down in here. Flower. The other way, Meri. Let's see what else I have here. The lips. The lips. That'll go good on here. Speaking face to face. Pumpkins. Here's another flower. I'm kind of sorting these out. See what I have here. This is kind of thick for a, I like this. I think I'll put it right in there. That in there. Maybe put the flower on top. No. Underneath. Coming out of it. I need more red paint up there. Soothing styles. I love the lips. I might just put the lips. I love these lips. I might just put these lips by themselves. Speaking face to face. We'll do something with that there. Okay. I'm going to put the pot here with the flower coming out of it. Like that. Well, maybe I should put it. I'll just let it go up above the ATC there. All right, let's put these back. Let's put this one down first. Oh. It was Elise that sent me these. I'll border this. Fame is going down in here. And this lady think I'm going to move my lips. Maybe I'll move my lips up to the top and this down in here. Put this right up in here. I'm working on my ATCs. And put this lady here. She's taking a picture of that flower. And the flower, this is going in here. The flower I want kind of tipping up. Maybe even more. Right like that. Should I have it out? No. Let's go ahead and cut this. Put it in here like that. Trim this out. I am not talking, I'm thinking. I'm in my zone. I'm in the zone. I'm in the ATZs, ATC, ATZ, ATC zone. Oops. Face to face and speaking. Speaking is going to come up here like that. And we'll put the lips and the face to face. So speaking's going on first. Yeah. I am using these fussy cuts that Elise sent to me. There. And sticky fingers. You ever notice that glue sticks to where you don't want it to and doesn't stick where you want it to? face to face. Right in there. Ew. Right in here. All right. Oh, is it buffering? Are we buffering? Are we back? Oh, wow. I'm going clear down to the bottom where you're chatting now. I missed a whole bunch of chat. Mary and Becky, we're going to, oh, yes, Linda is telling you that, thank you, Linda, for bringing that up. We are going, Linda McAllister, Aunt Beck, and Mary are going to do a hangout. Linda's going to host it, so it will be on her channel, and it will be Thursday, February 21st at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 9 a.m. Central Time, which is 4 a.m. or 4 in the afternoon, I think, for Linda. Yes. Yeah, and we're just going to do, we're doing a themed work. We're just working individually, but we chose a theme. The theme is going to be using up things in our stash that we don't use very much. We're not doing like a 3-day project or anything like that. We'll let Tanya and Lisa handle that. So it's next Thursday, February 23rd. 21st. February 21st, I think, is next Thursday. And I have to remind you, too, that our public Zoom that Jeri at Recycle Parts for Art and Meri are collaborating on will be next Tuesday. Is it next Tuesday? I get my dates going pretty fast. Yes, next Tuesday. It's the 19th from 1 to 3. And Anne-Marie is Annalise Creates. She's going to present a project, but it's going to be on a Tuesday instead of a Saturday. So I know not all of you can make it, but that's okay. That's okay if you can't make it. But we thought we would give some people during the week a chance to come if they can't make it on the weekend. So I'm going to put these back. Thank you for bringing that up, Linda. Hi, 80 doll. Oh, you have a doctor appointment? Well, there's always the replay. It's really fun to hang out and be able to talk to people while you're creating the art. And, you know, it's fun to hear the talk back and forth other than one person all the time. Like when we do our live streams, it's just one of us talking. And we're trying to do art, too. I like the live streams and the fact that you can bop from channel to channel. And while one person is doing art, the other person can be talking. And you can talk back and forth. The live streams are fun to do, but the hangouts are really fun. And the Zooms are fun. The Zooms are fun because you get to see each other face to face. Now, you may be asking, Meri, why did you just doing the ATCs in your book? Well, these aren't really meant to be traded. These are just using up bits and pieces, and I call them little windows of art. They're just little windows of art. Put a little more dark in here. Little windows of art. So now that I have my Ethernet, maybe I won't have such a fuzzy video on the Hangout. That's what I'm hoping. When Linda and I did our Hangout earlier, we did one a couple weeks ago, and the replay, I was on Wi-Fi, and Mark said to try the Ethernet. That's what solved the fuzziness for him. So I am really hoping that being on the Ethernet cable clears up all that fuzziness on my video. It was okay during the Hangout for me, but I don't know what it was looking like to everybody else. So let me finish this and then I'll look at chat again. I am just wanting to work in my journal this morning. But this might be the last page that I do. There. Now I like to write. What shall I write? I'm going to put windows, little windows of art. I should say little windows of life. Little windows of, do I want to put life or art? I guess I'm going to put life. And then I want to document that these came from Elise. I think her last name is Armstrong, but I'm not going to. And let's get my, do I have it here? Do I have it here by any chance? No, I was looking for my window stamp, my heart stamp. It's never where I want it when I want it. So I guess I won't do that. I will instead wait and do it another time because I want to put my heart stamp down there. So I'll wait and do that later. What I want to do is flip to a double page. There's the sketch I did. I think I made her younger than the picture. But you got to practice, practice, practice. That's Queen Elizabeth II. The picture was actually taken on her 92nd birthday. But older people are hard to draw because you have to draw in all the skin sags a little on the face and it gets wrinkles. And I usually make them look younger than they are. Let's see. Let's go. I want a double page. I think, yeah. I didn't trim that too well, did I? That's okay. I don't care. It's a junk journal, Mary. Right in here is where I'm going to put, I cannot resist putting this today. I can't resist doing this. But are they all going to fit on here? I'm going to have to fussy cut them out. And do you know what? I think I'll scrape paint first. Where's my scraper? Let's check chat, Meri. You're just in your art zone this morning. Hi, Laura. It's always better to look younger. It is. Welcome, Laura. Good to have you here. Sue is here. Did Heidi say goodbye? Take it easy, Heidi. Have a great day. LWL equal ACT. I'm not sure what that means, 80 doll. You're laughing. Oh, hi, Elise. You're in the Meri book. You are. You are. And look at what you did here. I just love what you did with making these. Let me put it away. These wax paper envelopes. And you sealed it with wax. See, I wanted to put my heart stamp on there. I could put my ladybug stamp. I could put my ladybug stamp over there. Let's see. Let's go. Where's that envelope? Where's that? Put my mark it there. Let's put this back in here. And then I had this washi tape, which I don't know how good it's going to stay now. It's not a permanent bond. Kind of holds the flap closed for me. There we go. That's okay for now. Hopefully it'll hold it good enough. Okay, let's go back here. I think I'm going to scrape some red paint. And you can see I'm already having to clip these pages a little. I'm going to have to get me some more clips. There. My ruler. I get stuff out. I need to put it back so I can find it the next time I need it. I don't know what happened to my crimson. This is bright red. I had that crimson. And we're just going to scrape it down. And this paint is craft paint, but it's thin enough that it makes a nice transparent. It's fun to scrape it. And when you scrape it like this, it dries really fast. Let's scrape just a teeny bit down the border there. Down the gutter. Maybe go up the gutter there. There we go. But let's go ahead and give it a dry anyway with the heat gun. Heidi says, I have such a love-hate relationship with school. It keeps me so busy. I don't get to spend time with anyone right now. Yeah, well, your school's important. School will not last forever, and we'll be here when you get back. You go get dressed and go to school. Oh, those days are over for Meri. I used to go to school, believe it or not. All right, now I have to figure out how. I'm not going to get them all on there, and I'm going to have to trim away some of this let's trim away some of the bad stuff to start with. Trim away some of the bad stuff. And I think I'm going to cut out the text. Let's just cut it out till I figure out what I want to do with the ladies. I hate to cut the back, but it's got to be done. I want the ladies. I want the ladies. Now, I think I'm not going to get these on there and get this on there. And this is pretty raggy down in here. I like those numbers, and I like this all patterns 15 cents. But I think I'm going to have to cut. Let's just cut. I think I'm going to have to trim these two out up here, because I'm going to have to move them down or up or something. I hate to do it, ladies, but I got to if I want to get you on my page. See, I'll have to move them down, and I'll have to trim this off. I'll save that. We will save that. And maybe put that in there. And how about these two? They'll fit on there. They'll fit in here. Now I'm going to fussy cut them a little bit more. This could actually come over, I think, but let's trim. Let's do a little fussy cutting here. Yes, my scissors need to be cleaned. You can tell I use them a lot in my artwork. They're very painty scissors. And we'll fussy cut her. I could actually move that over a little too. Not too much, but a little. That's too much. I could trim it there. And let's see how that works on the trimmer here. Sometimes the papers don't trim too well when they're old. They tend to want to tear. Old papers tend to want to tear with the trimmer. But that's okay. But I don't really mind that for this. I do better cutting it. But old magazine paper is very brittle. Okay, we're going to put it right in there. Let's just clip it over here, maybe. We're going to put it right in here. And then this piece is going to come in here, but I'm going to fussy cut her. What are y'all saying to me? How old are these pages? 1933. So they're 80 some years old. I figured it up one day. I think I figured it from 1982, but it's 1983. I mean, 1933. I'm sorry. 1933. Boy, that was during the Depression era over here in the States. 1933. These ladies don't look too depressed. Of course, they aren't going to put depressed people in a needlecraft magazine. 1933 was probably about the beginning of the Depression. Probably didn't roll into full force until 35, something like that. Here comes another train. We get our trains. Yeah. I'll have to read more about that, when that Depression started and when it ended. I know it was in the 30s. Now, I would not probably cut this magazine up like this if it weren't all, it's pretty well disintegrating anyway. That's why I have no fear of cutting this up. Now, it's got text on the back here, but it also has this. I think I'll go for the text, though. Do I want to put that in there? I'm going to have to get rid of this as much as I hate to. I'm just going to trim it out here. Get rid of that. And I'm thinking what I'll do is put it up like this, maybe. Yeah. And put this over it like that. I think I'm liking that. Now I saved this. And I think I'll keep it with her. I think I'll put it just like this. Might swish some paint down in there. Like, I think this part will probably be pretty well covered up. And let's give it a dry. Your mother was only 20 then? Yeah, I was thinking my mom was born in 1914. So she would be 10 years old in 24. In 34, she would have been, my mother would have been 19 or 20 back in there. Hi, Nanny Mo. Welcome, welcome. I'm reaching for my heat gun here. I dropped my trimmer. Yeah. My parents told us stories of the Depression. One potato for a family meal. Yeah. Pretty scary stuff. This craft paint dries really fast when it's just scraped thin like that. Dries really fast. So I think I want to put this piece up here down first. So let's just do that right in here. So where's my wax paper? What did I do with my wax paper? Did it run off on me? Yeah, I'll get it. Oh, here it is. And I'm just going to do this with the glue stick, and hopefully I'll get enough on there for it to stick. And of course, I'm going to put some over here too. Yeah. Just put it right up in here. And then, do I want this piece next? Boy, that trimmer really did tear those edges. And this piece. I actually could put this piece way up and put something down in there, like this piece. Put her way up there, put this piece in here. Maybe down a little more. Cut this off. Put that piece right in there. Maybe over. Oh, I tore it. Tis okay, tis okay. Yeah, see, it just crumbles right in my hand. Just crumbles right on my hand. It glued itself to my thumb. Well, that's going to be there. We'll put this right over it here like that. It tore it. Ah, it's the weirdest feeling. It just glued itself right onto my thumb. Let's put some, I put some hand sanitizer on it. Ew. Phone rings before 8 a.m. Grr, I don't blame you. Now, let's see. I think I'm going to leave that on there. So I think I'll bring this down here and just let those dress patterns. I don't like that though. I like this up here. Not sure about this spot. Maybe I'll grab some more of these if I can. I have to be very careful with this old paper. Put it right in there. And I'm just going to glue the bottom this time. Yeah, see, it just crumbles away. Glue the book and put the paper on it and don't move it. So it's a one-time shot here. Just like that. I'll come with my ink pen there. Now, I want this to kind of go in there. And I want this to come down in here. And I'll put something in there. I can move her over a little like that. I like that better. Let the center. Yeah, maybe up a little. All righty. Oh, put this over. Let's do this again. Right in there. Right in here. Yep, I'm busy working in my magazine this morning, so I'll catch up with chat here in a minute. It's the beginning of a new week. It's the beginning of a new week. Very carefully, Meri. Very carefully. There. Now these ladies will come over here. Yes, I'm liking that. I like that shape. Meri, just watched your page. We'll have to come back and watch the flip. Have to go take Mom to get a shot in her eye. Oh, well, I don't envy your mom having to go get a shot in her eye. Thank you, Tanya. Thank you very much. Tanya, Mina is saying she loves your video yesterday on the stand-up secrets bags. Have a great morning, Tanya. Be careful. Have a great day. What time is it getting to be here? Oh, let's look at the time. Oh, it's only 6:30. I got some more I want to get done this morning. I'm playing in this journal. I'm just having fun in my journal this morning. Yeah. I have to be careful with this. It wants to stick to my fingers. Ah! That paper wants to stick right to my fingers. It's very, very aged paper. Well, that's how it's going. I'm not sure I like this in here, but maybe I'll just put some red or black down in here. It just wants the layer. It just wants to layer off on that glue when I get sticky on my fingers like that. That paper's very old. I'm kind of liking this with the It's kind of off in there, but that's okay. Let's see. I still have her. And I still have these. I could almost just get these. I could almost do 3 pages here. Put these as one. Let's get rid of the bad. Get rid of the bad. I hate to cut it away like that, but it's no good that way. And I think I will scrape some more paint. Now, what did I do with my card? Over in this area here where I missed. Ew, on my finger. Come on. Yeah. Let's put a dab on it here. A dab. That was more than I wanted. This hand sanitizer actually dries out my hands, but I can't stand that wet paint. Ew. Let's dry it a little. My heat gun. Hi, Melissa. Good morning. Yeah, those old notifications just aren't working right. I usually come on a little after, around 4:30 in the morning. Sometimes I don't make it exactly at 4:30, and I'm still setting things up, getting things out. I'm doing an impromptu this morning, though. Yeah, there's just something therapeutic about scraping paint. This is fun to do. And you know, it dries faster because it's a thinner layer. Right in here, it's not quite dry yet, but... Hi, Susan. Welcome. Susan Gerald, welcome. Welcome to... Hi, Ruth. Good morning. Nanny Mo. Tanya had to go, but she was in here. Mina. Hi, Mina. I don't know if I said good morning to you. Good morning, Mina. You may have to put some wet glue over them. Oh, just to preserve them, you mean? Put a layer of protective sealer over them. That's a good idea, Susan. I might do that. I have some matte medium. Now, I think I'm going to put these ladies. I had to cut that old text off. So I think I'm going to fussy cut out these ladies here. So let's do that. I'll probably get 3 pages out of this. These ladies were just too cool not to do anything with. And let's trim this. Well, no, let's trim this. Notice how thin these ladies are. And they're all young ladies. There are no grandmas on this page. This is not a fashion page for grandmas. Now I'm fussy. When I fussy cut here, I'm just kind of cutting around the head rather than try to get every little nick and cranny here. And I'm not going really close to the body. I'm just cutting down in. Leaving a little white along the edge here. Yeah, I don't want to go too long because I know Dee Dee comes on this morning at, well, I think it's 8:30. Isn't it 8:30 Central? Or is it 8:30 Eastern? Does she come on at 8:30 Eastern? I think it might be Eastern. So I need to, I won't get everything done today that I was going to get done. But that's okay. I think I'll put it right in there. But I want this text. Do I want the text? I think I'll just use this paragraph here and leave this other text for another page. Let's put it in here. Kind of like that, just like that. And it's got that line here. Yeah. And then I won't do anything with these today. I'll save these for another time. I will save them for another time. Whoops. They flew away. Let's get some of this cleared off. Yeah. I won't get everything done on my to-do list, but I guess it's nice to have things to do for tomorrow. All righty. I'm way behind chat. You could use the other ladies on a flip or on tags. Yeah, you could. That would be a great idea, Susan. Hi, Carlana. Good morning. Did I say good morning to you, Kendra? Good morning. Hi, Sherry Lynn. Good morning. Can't stay. It's a baby day today. All right. Well, thanks for coming in and saying hello, Sherry Lynn. I love the contrast between the pages. Red on one side and tan on the, yeah. Yeah, there's a really pretty, and you know, the dresses are kind of colored too, red. It's a really, it's a nice page for a February magazine. Whoops. Ruth is in the house. Sue, Kendra, Nanny Mo. It's 8:30 Eastern. Thank you, Kimberly. So that would be 7:30 here, and it's 6:40 now. So I got a little time yet. Don't you love their style? These ladies had class. I couldn't wear these though. I'm I don't know. I couldn't wear them. I might be able to wear this one. I like this one. This one looks comfortable. That one's not too bad. This one, I don't think I could wear that one because of the neck and the buttons that way. I probably couldn't wear that. I could probably wear this one and this one. When I was younger, I could have worn them. Of course, now these are younger ladies. No going to the store in your jammies. Oh, you ladies. You ladies. All right. Hi, Jeri. Welcome, Jeri. Are you up and doing your morning routine this morning? I need to set this phone aside here. I'm going to glue these, ladies. Let's flip this wax paper so I don't get any of the old glue on it. These old magazine pages are very sensitive. Jeri, I'm just working in my journal this morning, just doing play. I did a flip of my, if you watch the replay right at the beginning, Jeri, I have the page that I did in Tanya's stream yesterday. And then I did a little flip of my, ooh, don't touch that, Meri. If I touch it, I'll tear off some of this paper. It wants to, let's put some hand sanitizer on my hands. It wants to stick to my hands. My hands get a little gluey, and that paper just kind of shreds right off onto my hands. I'm wiping my hands off on a towel. No. She's not too bad. I don't know how much glue I got on that because I guess I got enough. Yeah. Kind of like it like that. I will watch the replay. I want to see your Tanya project. Let me get it out. Just that one. No, I got, well, hold it here. Hold it a sec, Jeri. I'll show you yesterday's page. Hold a minute. Hold the phone because I can just flip it out here. I did a flip of my entire journal, but let me get the page out from yesterday. Let me glue this one piece in here real fast so I can put the journal aside because I'm about done in here. Oh, it just tears. Gluing this is a disaster. I guess I should glue the page. This paper's very brittle. Very, very brittle. I'm going to leave it torn just like that. There. All right. So we did this page in here. Let me put my glue stick away. All righty. Let's put my scissors away. We did these. And I got paint down there. We did these. And I did my ATCs. I think that's all I did here this morning. I did my ATCs over here. So let's get this off the table. I want to show Jeri the page that I did yesterday. Okie dokie, Jeri. Here it is. Here it is. I tied it with an old earbud, and I made journal charms out of the end, out of the earbud part. And then here's my sack. Here's where it ties, right in here. It does tend to want to untie. I had this in a bow, but that's okay. And then the little part that sticks into your phone kind of goes through that pop can tab. I used that. I did a paper sack. I did the paper sack. I'm going to put ATCs. I've got some old ATCs that I'm going to put in here and just lay them flat. Artist trading cards. And this is a butterfly off of a greeting card. There's a butterfly and a flower that says hello here. And then there's your book text. I use your book text a lot, Jeri. I use your book text idea a lot because I don't get that many security envelopes either. I do get them, but I don't have hordes of them like Tanya does. So I use book text. And then it ties back. This is just an old earbud that wasn't working anymore, and I cut it in half. I forgot to get out the tape, the track tape, the audio tape. She uses her old audio tape as a ribbon, which I thought was interesting. Tanya did. And then it ties like this. I'm tying it in a bow tie here, hopefully. Get in there. Ties like that. And then you open it up. And I use painty papers on mine. This is the inside. This is from our gel print session where Janet was teaching me how to jelly print. Get some of this stuff out of the way. So I use jelly print over here. The flap I put in the center of my right-hand side. And these tags I made with Dawn at Let's Make a Mess today. She glued 4 or 5 magazine pages together. I have to make some more of these. She just glued 4 or 5 magazine pages together, and then she tore a tag out of it. She just tore these tags, and then I painted Inspire on it and put my eyelash yarn on it. And they've been sitting around, and I thought that they would be good to fit in here. Now, you have the waterfall in a different way than I do. I glued mine together, so it's not really a waterfall. It's more of a flip tab thing, but I get tab spaces for tags on the back here. So I got tags put in there, and then I've got these tags in here. And then you flip it to the back, and I have another one of those envelopes. This one I glued on the right-hand side, and it opens up, but I got it closed with this bobby pin. And then I just have my dragonfly paper, jelly print paper on it. And this kind of peeks out over. I like how it peeks out. And then when this flips open, it flips open like that. So it was a fun page to do. It was a really fun project. I had a lot of fun doing it. So that's the page I did yesterday, Jeri. Okay, let's see where I am here. I did some work this morning. I did. Where's my check mark? Let's get out my check mark. Needlecraft in the art journal. That was my second thing. Now I have the treasure map ready to go, but I'm not going to do that. I was going to make some more wax paper pages. I did the ATCs with Beth. I didn't get to Sherry Lynn's, but I got Beth, and we announced the Jeri, Linda McAllister, and Becky and Mary are going to do a hangout Thursday, February the 21st at 10 a.m. Eastern. And it's just going to be a one-day it's not going to go over 2 or 3 days. We're going to have a theme. The theme will be using things from our stash that we never get used, and they just kind of sit there. So we're going to do a hangout. It's going to be on Linda's channel. She's going to host it for us. Yeah, I had a handle. Yeah, it's on Linda McAllister's channel. So it's Thursday, February 21st at at 10 a.m. Eastern time, 9 Central, and I think it's 4 in the afternoon for Linda, around 4. Yeah, so we're kind of glad that we got Becky to join us. And that was actually Becky's idea to use the old stash. Becky came up with a couple really cool ideas. So I got that done. There's something I wanted to show you here. Let me get it out. Let me get them out. Right here. When we went to the bingo night on Friday night, on the way, I had asked my brother if we could stop at Menards, and I bought a wooden dowel. And I am stuck on doing these peg stamps. So I had my brother, it was about 4 foot long. Let me get a better one out here. This one. My brother cut the wooden dowel down for me with his saw into 2-inch pieces. He said, they're not perfect. And I said, I'm not looking for perfect. So what I want to do, and I'm going to zoom in on this old book. This is my Tales of Fantasy book. I've been using this. I used this even when I was in Madison, kind of a scrape-off scrap paint book. It, too, is very old. But let me zoom in because I want to show you. Let me zoom in. Zoom plus. One more time. Plus. Yeah, I think that'll do it. Maybe down one. Up, down, up. Move your book down there. Right in here on this book jacket, they got little kid. They got it kind of like a tree, and it's very light because it's in a light green. But they got little silhouettes of children. Like there's a little girl there, and she's kind of swinging on the tree. She's holding on to the branches. Here's another one, little boy there. So what I want to do, I think I'll just take one of these, and let's draw out a 1-inch. You know where I'm going with this. I'm going to do a little silhouette stamp here, a little 1-inch one. Let's kind of put that there. And I think I can draw it. I don't think I need this. I think I can draw it right on the. Shall I? Well, I think I'll cut it first. Cut it second. Draw it first. So she's just going to be a little silhouette. And I'm trying to decide which one I want. I think I'll go for that one. This won't take long. This won't take long, I promise. She's holding her hands up. And she's kind of got a little skirt. This is her blouse. Her hands are up like that, and she's got a little skirt. And some little feet. Kind of like that. So let's get my there. And you know where I'm going with this. I got to go over and get my carving tools. So I didn't get them out. I got they're right here. And this will be pretty easy to carve because it's all silhouette. It's all silhouette. Guess I should get them out, huh? Let's check chat, Mary. Hi, Catherine. Good morning. Oh, you just come in when you can. You're very welcome in here. Yeah, it's really hard to see. They're really faint. I could come in here with a pen, but I think I'll just leave it like it is because it's very vintage. I took this book, Urban Sketching, it with me. And that's what I originally was going to do, was urban sketching in it. But the pages are really brittle, so I just started doing wipe-off paints, and I use it whenever I need text. There's some colored photographs in here. So not photographs, but colored illustrations. But let me just go ahead and maybe I can get this carved out before I have to sign off. It shouldn't take me too long to carve this. Yeah, I don't want to get out of frame, but I need to bring it down a little. Let's tilt my camera a little. Come on. Let's see. Tilt. Tilt it. There. Maybe zoom in one more for you. There. Okie dokie. And I have to be careful. This ink pen is not one that I normally use when I do my stamps because you can see the ink blurs. So I have to get her carved out here pretty fast without messing up the ink. Keep my fingers off of it. I think I'll do better not with that on these tiny ones. Yeah, get her little arm in there. There, I think I got it outlined fairly well. Now let's just carve this stuff away. Well, what I did with her hand. Shouldn't take me too long to do this. Oh, You know what? That's a really good point, Catherine. She says it's so much fun to get inspiration and energy like this. It helps to get stuff done. When depression says I can't do it, art and creativity are amazing. That's a really good point because when you're feeling down, sometimes just go on YouTube and watch what other people are doing and get inspired. But then get out those art tools, get out that paper and that pen or what the paint, whatever media you have, and just go at it. Don't worry about whether or not it's going to be a good piece or what. You're getting your mind set someplace else rather than on your worries or whatever's causing the depression. You're getting your mind focused on someplace else. I've always I've always liked art. I always felt like it's a world that I could go into that well, I had a little control over what I was doing, but it was just a way for me to express myself. Um, but it was just it focused my it gave me a different focus. It focused my attention on other things, I guess what I was trying to say. And Catherine's making a very good point there. And there are a lot of really nice people out in the art community. You stick around this group and you'll meet a lot of really nice people. And a lot of people are going through the same things you are or similar. Let's see, can I get more out here? I think I can. So you're welcome in here anytime. And just come in and say hello and then sit back and listen and join the chat if you wish. Do whatever, you're just welcome in here. I can't get a little of this extra stuff carved away here. Yeah. Now I'm going to take a Kleenex and kind of wipe off that ink because it's starting to blur anyway. That ink is not a permanent ink and it's driving me nuts. I got enough of her carved out that I can see what I'm doing. Oh, she's going to be cute. She's going to be cute, I think. Let's carve out this area. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to change my blades on these carving tools pretty soon. They cut right through that. They cut right through the eraser, but it's a little bit harder. They're getting a little dull, and on here it's a little bit harder to carve the speedy carve. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. That's being stubborn. to change my blades here. Tiny little feet in there. A little dress area. You guys are chatting. I'll be with you in a minute. Let's get her arm a little bit better in here. All righty, I think I'm about ready to stamp her off. Just about ready to stamp her off. She's got a little detailing to do in here. Let's see how she looks. She'll probably have to be cleaned up a little. Let's stamp her off on one of these. I got these for my doodle cards and I keep using them. I'm going to stamp her off here. See where I have to clean her up at. Let's see what you're saying in chat. Hi, Crafty Kitty. Welcome. Red paint from her journal background. I think it's paint, Ruth. She was painting with red. Oh, on my hand? Yeah, I got red paint on my hand. No, it's paint. Hi, Journey. You have to make a run to Staples? Let's see. Starting the morning drive. Faithful Miss is starting her morning drive. Hi, Faithful Miss. Be careful on that drive. Bye, Mina. Catherine says, sometimes folding fine sandpaper and running it over the blade of your cutting tool can help. Blades aren't expensive, but it can help in a pinch. Oh, that's a great idea. I'll have to try that. I don't have any sandpaper right with me, but I'll try it. Let's kind of stamp it off and see what I get here. Oh, I think she's going to be cute. Are you ready? Drum roll. Oh, I got a little cleanup to do on her. I got a little cleanup on the, on the lines. Looks like she's holding a bird, doesn't it? Or a butterfly. I might leave that there. But around in here, kind of those little marks. Isn't she fun? Let's see if I can clean up the marks here. I'm going to leave that, what she's holding there. I think that's a part of the I don't think that's a scrap. All right, let's clean up the extra marks here. Yeah, I'm going to have to try that with the sandpaper. Well, the thing is, I'm not ready to change the blades yet because they still cut good with the on the eraser. The Speedy Carve is a little bit more stiff than that high polymer eraser that I like to use. They cut through that eraser just like butter. But through the Speedy Carve, it's a little bit harder to cut. It's a little bit more of a firm material. Yeah. Get it cleaned up in there. Clean it up around her head here. Let's see, Dee Dee comes on at 8:30. I don't want to run into Dee Dee. It's 7:12. Clean it up in there a little, if and I can. Yeah. There. And around in here. Did I get that? I'm going to leave the little shape up here, the little scrappy, because it looks like she's holding a bird. Let's stamp her off again. Let's stamp her off again. Yeah. Well, I don't quite have her cleaned up yet, but let's do it again. I'm still cleaning. I'm still cleaning her up. Yeah. Little bits in there that are hard to get to. Little bits right in here. I saw some wood carving tools at Menards when we bought those dowels. I was tempted to buy them, but brother was with me, so I just looked at him. He didn't say anything. I said, "Oh, look, there's some wood carving tools." He looked at them with me. He didn't say don't buy them. He didn't remark about the price. I think he was waiting to see if I was going to put them in my basket, but I didn't. If I want them, I'll go back and get them. I'm not really into carving wood, but I think you could use them. And their blades are not removable. You'd have to sharpen your blades. Let's see, where else on here? right around in here. Right in there. Is it this one? Right in here. Yeah. And on her shoulder a little up here. Not on her shoulder, up around her head. Right in here. All righty. Shall I try it again? With this tiny V tool, you have to make several strokes to get the cut because it's just a tiny blade, but it gets in and around. I think I'll try it one more time. Let's do a little more cleanup here first, though. Yeah. All right, one more time. I'm going to have to clean my desk off. All righty. That little bird up there that she's holding on her top of her hand was an accident. I didn't mean that to happen. No, you guys are chatting away. Catherine says, my ex-husband was very thrifty. I know the feeling. He would have fits when I bought new blades. He got a little more life for me by using a whetstone on flat blades and fine sandpaper on the inside edges. I'll have to try that. It never hurts to be thrifty. Mary, have you ever made word stamps? I want one that says vintage. I've made word stamps, but I need a lot of practice and very sharp blades. Oh, she's getting better. I just have a few little spots. I have a few little spots down here where this shoe is. It's giving me fits right in there. Right down in here. Did I get it? And right around which dress? Is it still this one? Let's see. Yeah, it's the one where the bird is. Just little spots. And you really need, when you do this fine, tiny detail work, you need a sharp blade. And my blade, for this speedy carve especially. And I don't want to change it yet because it cuts fine through the eraser. That eraser is a polymer, and it carves a lot easier. It's like cutting butter. I'm pretty happy with it, though. I might just leave it. Let's stamp it one more time. think I'm back. I think I'm back. Well, Journey, I might try it. I might try it on my eraser stamp. I might try the word vintage just for the fun of it. It'll give me practice. Maybe I'll try that tomorrow morning. Oh, I smeared it. I smeared her. Let's try it one more time here. I was watching the buffering. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with her. I'm pretty happy with her. She's just fun. I lost my little bird. I just didn't get it stamped. It's there. I just didn't get it stamped. I didn't get it inked. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it on my peg. And I use tacky glue to do that. Let's get out my pliers here to open my tacky glue. And I use the back of a paintbrush. I need to get out I got some of those long, what do they call them? Where you put all the meat on them. Ha, my mind isn't working. Yeah, where's my stamp? Shish kebab sticks things. That might be too much glue, but we will see. That back in the... And we'll just glue it right on here. And we'll just let that dry, and I'll test it again tomorrow. Yay! Isn't she cute? Oh, dear. Let's put my glue away. Clean up my mess. So the pegs aren't cut, but that's okay. That I don't care if they don't stand straight. I'm just using them to hold the... I'm just using them to hold the little rubber stamp area here. Let's... Might have to put it in its own world. Set it aside there for a minute. Got blue on my... I'm going to have to cut this ATC background up here, my desktop. I'm getting all sorts of paint and stuff on it. I already smeared this out, and I've got paint up there. Let's zoom out a little more here. I was zoomed in for the carving that stamp. There. Okay. So what time is it here? Oh, it's almost time for Dee Dee to go on. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I showed my scrappy journal. I did a flip of my totally junk journal, and I worked in my. Let's get it out. Let's get it out. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. I showed this. I carved a stamp. She's really not standing too straight. And I worked on my ATCs this morning. I have to come on live in the mornings just to get stuff. Oh, I did this page. I'm loving this now. I did this page. I worked on my ATCs. And then we did this page toward the back here. Where are you? Where are my pretty ladies? You guys get a tour of my journal. Just for me trying to find things in here. Oh, dear. Where did I put them? They have to be in here someplace. Are they in here? Are they glued together? Surely not. Where are my pretty ladies? Oh, here they are. There. Oh, you can't see anything. Here. There. Zoom out one. I'm playing with my camera. That's as far as it'll go. All righty. Well, we'll just move it up a little. There. Move it over a little. Move it over this way a little. There. So that's what I did this morning. That is what I did. Ooh, I smished her. We'll put her here. There we go. I'm loving my little girl. I'm loving my little girl. How am I going to put her up here? All righty. So, thank you, Kimberly. Thank you all for coming. Bye. Bye, Linda. You can also carve into foam trays that produce, yeah. I've done that before, Catherine. I'll have to do more of that. And I'm going to try to carve a vintage stamp for Journey tomorrow. So I will be on streaming tomorrow morning. This was an impromptu. Thank you all for coming. Have a great day. And for those of you that I don't see until Friday, have a great week. But I'll be streaming tomorrow at 4:30. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye, Ruth. Bye, Ann. Y'all just give a big thank you to Ann. Every time I see Ann, I got to say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for this laptop. All right. Bye, everybody.